Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second time recording this. I hope I'm as thorough as I was the first time when I did it without a mic for some reason. I have no idea why that happened. It didn't record audio. On to the next. You probably saw the Arena trailer during ModCon 3 and had some questions. It was basically a trailer. I didn't explain much. That's what this video is for. So going into the arena, what you'll see this little arena icon here. You click that arena and that will show you the arena. So this is the interface, this is your health and your stamina. This is you entering the arena, which you can't do unless you have any kind of life. So I'll show you that later. Equipment, the shop, the tournament that costs 50 gold, the tournament prize, these two items. One, a regular artifact, and two, the arena artifact, which is just as good. No, but those are in use. Those are for use in the arena only. And I did that for a few reasons, but I didn't want things to be overpowered and sold for cheap. So the arena-based artifacts are the ones that you can equip, but these will be available for you to use outside of the arena. This host PvP John PvP won't be out until update 1 when I do multiplayer and group fights. Exit is to exit. Each time you exit and come back in, you'll have a new tournament prize, a new tournament, and new items in the shop. You can view the legends that came before you and their cool hats. If you knock off the top spot, you will be here, forever immortalized, and hopefully not gray. But I guess your ancestors can see this too, and you will be right here. I know there's probably cooler ways of doing it, but that is what it is. The credits are here, and the settings are here. If you go into settings, which is something you're going to want to do if you want fantasy options, the fantasy options are located here. And when you click that, you get the fantasy classes and the fantasy shop items. Click, click. Target guides. Now, these target guides are when you're in battle. If you see the enemy have a red little target underneath them, a red circle, they're in your range to be able to attack them. If you have a green one on yours, that means you're in their range, so you might want to move out of the way. I find these very helpful. Unless you're super hardcore and don't want them, you can just turn them off. If you're really about that life, you can enable hardcore mode. When you die in the arena, your character dies. This also turns off any target guides, but you get increased XP and gold. So the higher you go in the arena, the more XP and gold you will have. These are the controller options. Let me go over the mouse and keyboard for those people who are about that life. The wheel that you see in game, you'll be able to maneuver in which way you turn. That's the way the character is going to go. It's not located here, but there's a little roll icon here. You can click that to quick roll, or you can use the keys here. Now, on this movement wheel, let's say you're facing this way and going that way. If you right click on it, he'll face the other direction. And the reason for that, he will turn the 180 and then also turn on Strife. That is in case you're running away from someone and then you right click it, it'll face them and you can continue to go this way, backing up while you're facing them to attack or block, defend in any way. This is a heal. If you have any potions, you can heal. During battle, it's a trickle effect. You will take a drink, and for the next 6 seconds, you'll gain 5 health back. So it's a full heal outside of combat. During combat, it's a trickle heal. So buy them. Buy them from the shop. They're 5 gold. Pretty good. Taunt. Taunt will become important because stamina is so important in the arena. Stamina dictates most things, and I will go through that. If you have your taunt on, taunt is static. You cannot be moving. You'll turn your taunt animation on. He will taunt the member. Every second that you're taunting, you'll regain double the stamina that you would normally. So each second, you get a bit of stamina back. If you have taunt on, you will gain double that stamina back. Ultimate. Now, Ultimate will not be in play until update 1. Right here, you'll see a pause key, and that is exactly what it does. It pauses the game. So if both of you are fighting, if you hit pause, they can't attack you, you can't attack them, you pause your game. The help menu will do the same thing, only it'll bring up this menu in case you need some info on the keys again. So that's that. Spacebar is attack. These are all located on the bottom. V is power attack. C is to roll. Again, there's a little button here, but I found it easier, so when I'm running away, I can just hit this and I'll roll. You roll in the direction you're facing, by the way. That is C. Blocking with X and strife with Z. If you turn on strife, you have to turn it off. You'll know strife is on because there'll be a little banner here that says strife. Or you'll know block is on because it'll say block. And you attack. Now this is a PlayStation 4 controller, and they're available for PlayStation 4, Xbox, and the PlayStation 5 controllers. And you'll find these I'll make a little short thing about that now. So real quick on the controller, you plug in whatever controller. I'm going to unplug and plug in the controller just so you can kind of see. You plug in your controller at this screen here. Oh shit. This is so, I didn't mean to turn on the game. So you'll see this controller, it'll say controller not supported. Let me exit out of this. View controller settings. So this is the controller that I did. So what you want to see is you want to go into your you'd want to go into right there. You click, you won't have these in there, but you'll go into community layouts. And if you go into community layouts, you'll see like the PlayStation 5 Arena, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. If you have an Xbox controller plugged in, you'll see the Castbox Arena Xbox controller. You just download that, and that's how you get my controllers with the specific layout that I posted. If you want something else, get something else. Just what it is. See it? So that's where you find them. And then, yeah, so the left joystick is to move forward. You know, you move the direction you want to move. X is attack, your basic attack. Circle or B is going to be your power attack. Triangle is to block. Square is to strife. The top bumpers, whether it be R1, L1, LB, RB, will be to roll. Your right trigger will be used to do the 180 to strife, same as you right click on the wheel if you use the wheel. You'll basically turn around the opposite direction that you're currently looking and activate strife. So the left trigger is for move or stop moving. So as you move in this directional thing, being static is not really a thing, and you'll see why. But for whatever reason you want to come to a dead stop, just hit left trigger. It'll stop you. The directional pads are up to heal, left to taunt. The ultimate, which is down, and at the TBD button here, these two are not activated at the current moment. So these two are null. The right one does nothing. This does nothing. Pause is start. Option menu is option, or this little left, what used to be select, whatever they're calling it these days. I don't know why they changed it from start and select. It was so simple.
Please.
But yeah, you call it whatever now. Xbox, same exact thing. It's basically the same control. Only these two, the heel and the taunt are here. This is the joystick you move around, select start. This is, well, you can read. And PlayStation 5. I can tell you, I have the best experience. I don't know why, with the PlayStation 4 control, the far superior controller to any controller that was ever created. Um, yeah, I use that one. But here's a PlayStation 5 one in case you use PlayStation 5. I know that this configuration, the one I submitted, works for Xbox 360 and Xbox One. So if you have those, that's perfectly fine. If you're about that keyboard life, be about that keyboard life. Let me turn off hardcore mode because I'm not crazy. And at the same time, I want to turn on the fantasy option. All right, you're in fantasy because you see this little fantasy thing that activates things that are in the shop. Just for jets and giggles, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that stuff is in there. So these are the tournament prize. Ooh, these are two very good items. So that tournament is juicy right now. All right, so let's go into the shop. First thing I'm going to do is, well, I should probably explain the interface first. Hold on. So this is the shop. These are the items here in the back, so on and so forth. This is your steal of the day, and this is your, is it the same thing? Frostbite Lance. Oh, well, they're the same exact thing. I don't know how that happened. I'll have to fix that. These are normally two different items. And they have discounts if you toss them in there. I don't know how this will react. Let me see. Oh. Yeah. Because they're both the steal of the day and the item of the day, you get 30% discount. What a steal. That hardly never happens, but that'd be fantastic. This is a great weapon, by the way. 480 gold. It is attack buff of 19. That's great. That's great. I don't know. I wasn't planning to do a spear run, but that is a spear. If your current class, which I'm Sword and Shield right now, can't use it, you'll see this little X here. That's letting you know you can't use that with your current class. So I need to change class. That doesn't mean I can't buy it because I might want to use that class later on down the road. But seeing as how that stuff was pretty juicy out there, I don't know. I might just have to. It's basically forcing me to. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this because this is the stamina boost as 10, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I don't have it. Never mind. I guess I won't. Let me see this. I can afford this. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna buy a spear and I'm gonna buy a shield because this is a sword and shield. I'm gonna switch my class because, yeah, I'll buy it. It'll let me know that I owned it, so in case I don't buy it again. And this is the potion. So this is about the discounts. So when you have the discount here, or it's supposed to be talking. Well, if you buy the item of the day, you'll get a 10% discount, or a 10 gold discount. If you buy the steal of the day, it's 5. If you buy both of these together, you will get a 30 gold discount on your purchase. Okay. And this is the potions. These are sold separately. So they cost 5 gold. Buy these. Trust me. So I'll let you know if you have it. Like I own 7. This is my gold amount. This is how much they cost. Probably buy some more. These are very helpful in battles, especially if you're trying to rack up the wins without pulling out to boost your modifier. You're gonna need that. This is not open yet. And that Tobiason back there, you can't see him because this guy's crowned, but yeah, what's going on? So equipment, I told you I didn't really plan on doing the spear and shield, but now I basically have to because I have to show you, and at the same time I've never seen 2 purple items in a tournament thing, so that's great. It's completely random. Switching to spear and shield, it'll let you know what the benefits are and what's best for your character just by clicking through them and then seeing what your preference is. Either your attack, your speed, your attack speed, your stamina, which one is going to be best for you. But I'm just going to pick spear and shield because, yeah, can you tell I don't script anything? So classes. If you go into your classes, this will give you your layout currently, and the arrow pointing to these ones here will let you know what the item that you just equipped to boost you with. So this is 8, so boost my attack up by 8. What else did I buy? I bought a shield, yes. So yeah, I don't have anything else right now currently, so those are my boosts. I'm going back, and I'm gonna do something that I rarely never do, as go without having a rank of 0, just go right into a tournament. Let's do it. So let's talk about tournaments. Tournaments are right here as it starts. As you can see, this doesn't normally happen, but I am in the first match of the day. So I will start, and then it immediately lets me know this is a player match. So when a player's in there, we must go into battle. So now let's see what happens. By the way, each character has 2 basic attacks, 1 power attack, a shield, and they can roll, which you're going to want to use because some of these guys get really close to you. Damn it. I'm moving back and I'm blocking because he's just on me. Go away. Boom. So, I won. It feels like it cuts away. I was gonna change that, but oh my god, some of these battles they get to the last hit, and the way it cuts away, and you don't know, and it just posts who wins. I think it's just brilliant. I don't know. As you saw, after I fought my match, the rest of the matches simmed because there's no players involved. And it'll let me know that now I'm going against the mage. You can see their little icon here as to what classes they are. I'm going against a mage. So let's see how that goes. And a fight. Oh, by the way, let me explain a few things. If I press start, you'll see ready. Ready is basically means paused, and then when you unpause it, it'll say fight. Okay? So this is basically get ready. So we can't do any damage to each other. I press pause, game is paused. Right now, it lets me know that I have strike. It also lets me know that my HP is at 175 and my stamina is at 120. While you're in tournaments, each round you automatically refill your HP and ST. That is not the same during the wave system. My level, you'll see, is 0. My attack is currently 68, which is super good because this guy's a Giga Chad. That's why I picked him. Don't try to come in here with a weak character that has no prowess or martial and try to pick a martial class because you're gonna experience pain. So you'll notice here this has a red target and this one doesn't. Well, this lets me know that I am able to roll. If there is a red diamond here, that means I'm not able to roll. Either I'm getting hit, I'm swinging, I'm doing something where I can't roll. Either that or I don't have enough stamina. Right now this is X'd out because the game is paused. It makes it so I can't cheat and try to hit the other person while it's paused. So my roll is disabled. My heal letting me know I have 10 left. I have 10 potions left. I can use those in game. I mean, in my taunt, it doesn't let me taunt to build up any stamina or anything. I can just pause and unpause it. Basically, this won't be here for you. This is a debug thing. You'll notice that my character here, he's located here. His health is 180 and his power is 25, and conveniently here. Now you ask, why don't I just have him on the opposite side? Yeah, because it's not always going to be one-on-one. Right now I've done crazy things, probably in update 1 or beyond that. But I've gone up to like 7 people here at once. It's mayhem. Which is why it's so little, and you can see who is corresponding to. But this is my power attack. So remember I was talking about power attacks, and each attack that you do drains your stamina, and each power attack is going to drain even more stamina depending on your character. The less stamina you have, the less you can block. For instance, if you're holding block while they're hitting you, it's going to continue to go down because the shot that they would have given you goes to your stamina and it drains it. You have 0 stamina, it's going to go right into your power bar. So block is useless if you have 0 stamina. Additionally, this 68 power is only available because I have 120 stamina. Your stamina is tied to your attack. If you have 0 stamina, your attacks aren't going to be as hard. Not at all. So this will probably go down to 20 or something like that, something similar, because you need to build your stamina up. So don't go around throwing haymakers if you're not about that life, because your stamina is going to drain. You're going to block a few times. This guy's going to take out your guard and eventually just handle you because you're so tired. You can get away with that by running, by rolling, buy yourself some time, find a nice little corner and try to taunt before they come after you. In a tournament, that it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to win tournaments. I don't recommend it for beginners. Don't try it. Go into the wave system. The wave system is built for the first 20 waves are beginners. You can do it relatively easy. The first 10 battles you're going to be like, this game's broken, it's too easy. And then by the 20th, you're going to be cursing. I'm telling you, use the wave system to practice. Come to the tournament when you're ready to play. Because if your character is not built the way he's supposed to, you're going to get handled. I almost lost that first match, so yeah, it's definitely going to happen. So just be careful. Okay. I think I pretty much went over everything on the interface. I'm going to go ahead and unpause and fight this match. Because I have Strife on, I can just walk backwards while I'm still facing it and get out of his way. Boom. Done. Put my controller down and watch the man. I'm really excited. I won maybe one tournament since I've made this thing. I'm doing pretty good, and there's some good there's some good stuff on the line here. And it Now this is not what you're gonna see when you go into the wave system. Like I said, how it ends abruptly. I just thought that was cool. I might change it. I like it because I'm telling you, so often I think I'm getting lucky because I'm getting a lot of sword and shield guys. If you get an archer or something, you're gonna be so mad. If you get a rogue or a samurai, you're gonna be so mad. Oh, there you go. I won. Wow, that's the second tournament I've actually won. Fantastic. And I get to do it on this tutorial. So yeah, I won this stuff now. So I just collect it and I have it. So now I have a rogue item, which is great because I'm going to show you the class rogue because you guys have not seen the rogue because that was created the last week of ModCon and I had the time to put it in the video. So rogue is the twin dagger carrier, and I got a badass weapon to boot and anything else. And I can't use the spear and shield that I got, but yeah, good enough. Alright, so those are the classes. You saw the classes in the videos. I went pretty in-depth in them with everything with the exception of the rogue. The rogue is the person that can equip the daggers. If you bought any and you look at this little symbol, this indicates what class they are. So if you buy something and it only pertains to that class, like if you go into the shop here and like say I buy this is only pertaining to the samurai. I can't buy kunais, or I could buy them, but I'm not that class. I can't equip them because I have fantasy on. I get fantasy items like rings and so on and so forth. Let me go out and come back in so I can show. Oh, there's not nearly as good, but yeah, different items. Oh, and that's available. Look at this. I just won a $1,600 item in that tournament. That's fantastic. All right, so yeah, let me go into the arena where I should have went to begin. As I said, the first couple of fights in the arena are super easy to do. You'll notice that they hardly move. Their life is low, and these are arena-based NPC people. And when you do the waves, they're not real people. They're just NPCs created for the purpose of the wave. The tournaments are real people collected from around the world. So there's that. All right, here are your rewards. These rewards are basically uh, your wave gold. So for wave one, I won 1 gold and 1 experience, which is nothing. This is built to go infinite waves. And the higher your wave, the higher your multiplier, the higher your ranks. So I have 2 experience, 48 needed for the next level. And you'll notice that my life didn't go up or nothing. I can use the potion here and get instant for everything, or I can wait and roll it and go to the next one. As you can see here, you can see the crowd, so on and so forth. This Arena Gladiator, this is the modifier. Now, I wanted to use the Legend, the new Legend DLC stuff, but I didn't want to lock any rewards behind a DLC that people had to pay for, so instead I made it a modifier. And I'm going to go ahead and continue and play one more before I hop out and show you. Okay. Let me hop out. That's so sick. I love that class. I love that class. That was beautiful. So this is the screen. This is the post-victory screen. If you don't have hardcore on and you die, you will get a different screen, and basically it drops you 50 experience. You don't die, but you drop 50 experience if you die. It's best to know your limit and to pull out when you have to pull out. Don't keep continuing to build a wave multiplier if you die, especially if you don't have any potions. I'm going to use one just to show you. Boom. Heals your stuff completely. It's only 30 in game, but if you do it outside before you go to the next battle, it heals you completely. So potions are important. So let me pull out of here and let me go into my guy here. Right here, if you notice, I'm still at rank 0, so it really shows me nothing. But as you progress through the ranks, you'll see that the multiplier goes up, and that multiplier was in the rewards last given. There you go. I'm getting some good stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I didn't go over too much, but those are the important things. Your settings, know the controls, enter the arena at the beginning so you can kind of get a feel for the controls and what controller you want to use. And even if you want to make your own controller for your whatever this will give you the keys that you have to pair it to. So if you, in case you want to change your block to be X or something, just copy these configs, make your own controller in Steam, and yeah, just use these keys that I'm giving you here. Get all the answers to the homework here. Cool. And yeah, enjoy your experience. Go into the arena. Like I said, if you just try to do tournaments, you're going to be really mad because it's not going to go the way you just saw. I've been playing this for a while, and I got the hang of some stuff, and I still lose. Like, I've won 2 tournaments in like maybe 20, 30. So yeah, that is that. Let me see if I didn't go over anything here. The classes were pretty much already described. So each person, depending on what you are, there's a lot of things factored into this. One of them is your age. As you get older, you get slower, you get less powerful. Things like all that stuff is factored in. So just play with it. What I need from you guys is to let me know, hey, what classes are overpowered? Give me good feedback. Don't give me it's bad or this is OP or something like that. Just tell me, okay, like this particular character is OP because you can do this. Sometimes it glitches out when it does this. Like this person needs to be nerfed, this person needs to be buffed. Give me specific information, like up in here. Or let's say you have some feedback for the store. Let me know. This item is too expensive. This one costs too much. Or I could just go in there and buy a bunch of easy stuff. I mean, basically what you want to do is you want to go in here and get like all the basic stuff. So like your brown is going to be your first level, the green is the second level, blue is third level, and your purple stuff with the purple background is like going to be your awesome stuff. So you're going to want to look for those. It's random. So yeah, look for deals. You may get a deal on one particular day, so on and so forth. So make sure you're monitoring all that stuff in there. Give feedback on that. Give feedback on the tournament system. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think I went over everything. So